This is the oldest known picture of the Mount Olive Church in Chicago in the old Irving Park neighborhood. It shows the construction in progress of a church that would look like this in 1927. You see those windows? That's today's project, restoring a 100-year-old stained glass window. This is in really bad shape. The way this window works is you pull the chain, and then the window will swing in and pivot on these 2 points here. This thing is about to fall apart. The only thing good that this has going for it is there's no broken glass. At least, I don't think there's any broken glass. I'll know better once I clean the windows. This thing is filthy. It has cobwebs. The lead is broken. All the glazing, probably about 80% of the glazing has fallen out. So this thing needs a lot of work, a lot of paint, and who knows what else once I dig into it. Let's get started.
A broken window high in the wall, 10 colors scattered, their voices small. The blues and golds, they whispered low, a century's breath in every glow.
I start this project knowing that I'm going to need to be very careful removing it from the metal frame. The last thing I want to do is break a piece of this 100-year-old glass for which no exact spare exists. I just start cutting away at all of the old putty, using a box cutter, a side cutter to remove a chunk of lead, a metal cutting wheel on a Dremel tool. Once I work it free, I still need to be careful so this doesn't fall into pieces. My goal is to retain as much of the lead came as I can. It's probably not going to be possible to locate exact replacement lead that looks like this. As I get a close look at the window, it's in way worse shape than I thought. The outer edges are badly damaged. The lead in between is also damaged. There's holes in it, but I can fix those. Now what I'm doing is using this cutoff wheel to remove the frame from around the stained glass window. The outer lead frame around this window is in such bad shape and it just can't be saved. It's falling apart in so many places. So I'm going to remove that and replace it, and then I'll put it back into the window, and it's going to be covered up with glazing compound, so you won't really notice that part too much anyway. The rest of this restoration is going to get very tedious and probably fairly boring to listen to me droning on about what I'm doing. I think I'll just play some nice stained glass restoration music as you relax and watch the process.
Ten panels stand through the icy gate. Greens, yellows, blues, telling ancient tales. They've seen the storms, they've felt the strain, yet through the cracks the light remains.
Shattered light restored, oh let it shine through every storm, through every time.
The glass may break, the soul won't fall. He's the shield, the strength of us all. 1920s brick,
Chicago cold.
these walls held stories both young and old. Windows whisper of the prayers they've heard through every trial, through every word.
Hands mend the pieces, hearts lift the weight. What's broken now becomes something great.
Shattered light restored, oh let it shine. storm, through every time. The glass may break, the soul won't fall. He's the shield, the strength of us all.
Now that the frame has been cleaned up and repainted, and the window has been repaired and sealed with cement, I can start thinking about putting these two back together. But there are a couple important details to think about before I can do it. The most important thing I need to do is make sure that the window is watertight. This is going to go back into the church, and it's going to face the harsh elements of Chicago weather. Beating sun, wind, rain, and snow, fluctuations in temperature, extreme hot, extreme cold. So I need to make sure that this thing is completely sealed. And to do that, I'm going to use some glazing compound. I'll put a small bead on the inside of the frame, and then I'll take the stained glass window and press it into that bead. And on the outside, I'm going to put another bead of glazing compound to seal it shut.
Colors dancing, greens and gold, a savior's love in pains retold. Blues of the sky, greens of the field, through this window. Oh, His grace revealed. His grace revealed.
I find it interesting how people's lives are similar to panels in a stained glass window. Even though our lives may be a century apart, Jesus gathers us together in unity. Once broken, we now shine as testaments to His mending power, displaying the beautiful masterpiece of His love to the world.